Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing a really exciting video. I am a more petite girl, so I thought I would share 8 of my different styling tips on how to create the illusion of more height and to have clothes look more flattering for more petite girls. So Petite Studios have very kindly sent me a couple of things from their winter collection as well as their staples collection. So at the end of this video, I'll be sharing a bit of a review of the brand and showing you what some of their pieces look like on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please like this video and please subscribe if you enjoy it. So tip number 1 is column dressing, and I've been doing this for years but I just never knew there was like a whole name and a whole like concept to it. So what I often do in the winter time especially is that I'll wear an all black or all navy or grey kind of outfit, and then I'll throw on a colourful coat over the top. So it adds a bit of colour but it also creates a really elongating, really flattering kind of look. So this is something that I frequently do, and it's one of my favourite tricks for looking taller and having clothes just look really elegant on you. There's really very little styling to it because all you have to do is find clothing that is the same colour or the same tones, put it on, and you're pretty much ready to go. There's never an issue of whether things match because they're honestly just going to blend seamlessly into each other. So my tip number 2 is finding blouses and finding tops that are a little bit more cropped and come up at the hip or above the hip. Makes your torso look shorter and makes your legs look longer, which always kind of creates that illusion of height. When I'm picking up a new piece, I always ask myself, does this tuck in well? And also, can I wear it out? Ideally, a piece will be versatile enough to do both to create different looks. So on that same line of trying to make your torso look shorter and your legs look longer, I love a good crossbody bag that comes up higher. So one example is this Mansa Gabrielle bag. It's quite a big bag, especially on me who's a little bit more petite, but this is functional for me and it really fits everything I need it to fit. So what I do is that I always try to make sure my crossbody bags hit me kind of at the waistline, whether you carry it in the front, the side or the back. I just find that when you have your bag too low, it can definitely make you look shorter, and it kind of pulls you down a little bit, so you just look like you have a really long torso in my opinion. Whereas if you have your bag higher, I just think it makes your torso look shorter, makes your bottom half look longer, and you know, it just makes you look taller at the end of the day. So tip number 4 is finding high-waisted pants that fit you really well and that you feel really comfortable in. So my personal favourite length is actually a 7/8 length. I feel like a lot of shorter girls have issues with pants because a lot of the ones in store kind of are meant for girls who are super tall, they're super long, and then when you kind of tailor it, it still doesn't fit quite right. So one of my favourite things to do is actually finding 7/8 length pants that are high-waisted, because usually they're just a little bit shy from a full length on me, and I just find that incredibly flattering. I do generally stay away from like any capri pants because if it's much shorter than a 7/8 length, I feel like it starts to get quite unflattering. My 5th tip is wide leg trousers. So in the past year, I found a few pair of wide leg trousers that I've gotten tailored and now fit me really well. I find that when I wear a heel with them, it's so elongating, so flattering, and it definitely makes me feel like I look so much taller as well. I just think it's something that you have to do a bit of tailoring, you have to kind of sew up a little bit so that it fits you perfectly, then it kind of just looks amazing. Tip number 6 is about fabric and fits. It's one of the things that I feel like makes the biggest difference to how your outfit looks. Making sure sleeves are the right length and they're not too long and falling past your hand, and making sure pants are the right length so you're not like rolling them up, unless it's that style. I feel like when clothes fit really well, you instantly kind of look better, you look taller, and you would just never think about someone's height if everything was tailored really well to them. It's only when things are like rolled up a lot, when things are kind of, everything is too long, doesn't fit right, that I really notice that someone is a little bit more petite, I feel like. If a fabric drapes really well, it can kind of create an illusion of height and it can make you look slimmer as well. So one piece that does that really well is the Everlane wrap dress. It has the most beautiful drapey fabric, and whenever I wear this, I just feel like I look so much taller, I feel like I look so much more elegant. And I think it's not really to do with the cut and more the fabric of it that makes me feel that way. Tip number 7 I think will be controversial because I'm a petite girl who loves oversized clothing and oversized fits. For me, it's about finding like oversized pieces that work for you and suit your body shape as well. So personally, I find that a boxier cut is always something really flattering, and it always makes me feel like my outfit looks more polished and looks more expensive as well. One example of this is this Petite Studio's blazer. So this blazer is actually quite a boxy cut, so it's quite wide, but at the same time it's not a very long blazer, so when I wear it over the top of jeans or over the top of like a skirt, it doesn't drown the outfit at all, it doesn't look too much. Finding oversized pieces that work, I feel like is really personal to your shape. For me, I just find it to be a key styling tip for looking more elegant and for looking taller as well. Tip number 8 is, of course, what kind of shoes that I like to wear to look taller. So I've always been a block heel kind of girl. In the summer, my favorite shoes lately to wear has been the double strap block heel sandals from Everlane. These are in like a beige nude color, and they're just so flattering and so easy. They match with every outfit and they just add a little bit of height. My next pair of shoes is this pair of heeled Oxfords, and I got this in China about 10 years ago. These shoes are some of my most flattering shoes. I wear them to work a lot, and I just find that no matter what the outfit is, this pair of shoes just makes it look so much better and makes me look so much taller and slimmer as well. Finding like block heel shoes or chunkier heels that are very comfortable to walk in for me is a really important part of looking taller, of course. If you're not into your heels at all, like a pointy shoe is always the way to go. Ideally they'll be in like a nude shade, which will kind of just look like it's elongating your leg, but I actually don't have a pair. I have a pair of black ones that I find incredibly flattering. These shoes, even though they're pointy, are actually so wide, so these are really comfortable and I can walk all day in them. Having a good pointy toe flat I think is really essential, especially when they're really comfortable and they can act as a walking shoe as well. So now I'm going to move on and have a chat to you guys about my thoughts on Petite Studios and do a bit of a review on them. I'm a big fabric snob. I like my natural fibers. So when the winter collection came around, I was really interested more than I was before, because I could see that a lot of the coats and a lot of the blazers and trousers actually were made from wool. I picked out 3 things from the winter collection, and I picked out 3 things from their staples collection, which I believe is available all year round. I really like them because of their designs, and I really like their branding and how, you know, their clothes are more suited to shorter girls like me. So the first piece I want to share with you, and the piece that caught my eye the most, is this dusty blue coat. I really like this contrasting fabric with the blue. It's completely lined on the inside. There's like little text inside that says Petite Studio, so the details feel really nice. This coat is 100% wool. From the back, the belt kind of extends around, and then you have this section that kind of ties together. So whether you're at the front or the back, you can kind of see that accent, which is just so cute. I really respect the brands for the fact that they actually, you know, stand by their values and the sizing reflects that. So I often find an extra small to be a little bit big. So the fact that they do an extra small is really good to see. This blue coat fits me perfectly. I would say XX small is the perfect size for me. And if you're around 160 centimeters like I am, it kind of comes just above the knee, which is pretty much how the coat should fit. While I sometimes like a bit of a longer coat myself, I find that this coat that hits just above the knee is going to be very universally flattering amongst more petite girls, because it's just, you know, it's easy to wear. You're never going to feel like you're drowning in it. Okay, so this is coat number 2 that I have to share with you. I love the color blocking effect. One of the colors is 100%, the other color is 70% wool, and the other one is 60% wool. I feel like the color palette for this is really unexpected. You have this burnt orange color, you have this pale pink, and then this dusty rose. So very different color families, but I really like the way it looks. For me, I would definitely wear this coat with like an all black outfit to keep things really simple, and then just have this coat pop. I'm headed to Europe in about 2 months, and I'm really excited to be wearing these pieces while I'm there. So this piece is the one that surprised me the most. Actually, originally, when I was looking at the pictures, I was thinking, yeah, I already have a Everlane coat similar to this, so I'm not sure if I want another one. But actually this blazer is very unique and it's very, very nice for petite girls. When you look at it, you can see that the front edge is a little bit shorter than the back. You kind of show off your waist a little bit more, which is really nice. So there's also a vent at the back, and it's quite a wide boxy fit, which is surprisingly flattering. The material is 70% wool and 30% polyester. Even though I do have a checkered blazer, this piece feels very unique in the way that it's been cut. I think the wool is not the softest, but you know, it's still wool and it's still quite nice. So I have these pair of pants that kind of match the colour of the coat I showed earlier. I would say it's a dusty blue, and it has just a tinge of green to it to me. It fits me very tightly at the waist, which is nice, and then kind of is a pretty structured pair of trousers because it is made from wool and it's quite a thick pant. This is 70% wool and 30% polyester again. Because of the material composition and the fact that it's a thicker style, it is a very structured pair of pants, and it's quite a wide leg because of that. I really like the little details such as the buttons and then like the little pockets at the back. These pair of pants are 70% rayon and 30% cotton. So these actually feel really, really soft, a bit softer than the wool versions. And it's also a lighter material. I really like the way these pants look, but I actually think I'm a little bit tall for these pants. So I'm 160 centimeters, and I actually feel like these pants are better for girls who are like maybe 150, 155, because it comes up just a little bit short on me, and it kind of, I also have quite like muscular legs, I feel like. So these pants are a little bit tight on me also. So what I'm actually going to be doing, because I don't want these to go to waste, is if anyone who's watching this and lives in Australia and you're like shorter than me, so shorter than 160, have slimmer legs than I do, and you're interested in these pants, please send me a message on Instagram, and the first person who sends me a message, I'll actually be letting you guys try these pants because unfortunately they're just a little bit too tight on myself. They're a beautiful pant, I wish they kind of fit me, but I think for girls who are maybe 155 and shorter with slimmer legs than I do. So this is from their Staples collection, and as you can see, it has like a pearl detail here. And then, so my favorite thing is actually the sleeves. If you can see that, there's a little button, and so at the back, the sleeves look a bit longer, and at the front, it kind of fits perfectly. I love the crop fit of this, and I've worn it to work already. I've worn it on the weekend once, and so far, I just think it's a really beautiful style. It's 100% viscose, it has a really nice drape to it. It kind of moves nicely, it doesn't wrinkle too easily, so it is actually a material that I quite like. Overall, Petite Studios has been a brand that I've really liked testing. If you ask me whether I would pay for this with my own money, to be honest, I think it's an expensive brand. Like, all of these pieces are quite expensive, but I really, really like all these pieces. Like, the blazer was a really lovely surprise because of how it was cut. The coats are all really unique designs that I really like. I think all of these pieces I would buy myself. They're kind of they fit in with my wardrobe, I feel like, really well. They've kindly given me a 10% off code, so if you guys are interested in any of these pieces, I'm going to link that code down below. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what you'd like to see from me next. And please like this video and subscribe if you're interested in seeing more from me, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!
Don't you wish romance could be so simple?